Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, good to see you this morning. Good morning, good morning. So we're back. It's Sunday morning, a little later today. Kind of a sleep-in day. Yesterday, went to Medicine Hat. For those of you who don't know, it's a smaller city, about 3 hours east of Calgary. To their 12-step AA roundup. It was really great. Good speakers and people that I knew. And it was good. The food was good. I love small town roundups. The food's always amazing, and met some great people. So I didn't get home till about 1. It was late, long day, fun fellowship, and hearing 12-step speakers, AA speakers, is it always helps with the topic of today's message, which is vigilance, to be vigilant. And I actually looked the word up, um, and the word vigilant. I'll try it again. What does the word vigilant mean? And mm, it's kind of a watchful state of mind. We need to be vigilant, and that's vigilance is on the daily reflection is a tight, watchful state of mind for danger. Or it's funny about alcoholism. It has a access to the mind. It's like a disease. It has access to the mind, and will tell the mind that it's not sick, or that it's not a problem, or that things should be okay if we had a couple of drinks. And so we have to be vigilant, and to keep an eye on that. And often we need to be reminded, and that's why one of the beautiful things about the fellowship of the 12-step fellowship, or the AA fellowship, is that we uh, when we go to meetings, and we're reminded, oh yeah, yes, because our mind tends to forget until we have full recovery, which, even 10 and 20 and 30 years into not drinking and recovery, and people tend to forget. It's amazing what happens, and how the story is that our disease is doing push-ups in the parking lot, and waiting for us to not be vigilant. So here we go, vigilant. And the reading is from page 33 of the big book. The chapter is called More About Alcoholism. And if you're looking for it, it's in the second paragraph, about halfway through the second paragraph. It says, we have seen the truth demonstrated again and again. Once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic. Commencing to drink after a period of sobriety, we were in a short time as bad as ever. If we are planning to stop drinking, there must be no reservation of any kind, nor any lurking notion that someday we'll be immune to alcohol. Like I said, I've been sober for a lot of years, and I've seen a lot of people who, this slips by them. They're like, I should be okay. And sometimes it starts innocently enough. They're a glass of wine at a wedding, and it seems innocent anyway, or a toast at a big family dinner, and and then we're off. We're like, oh God, I thought I had that beat. There's no beating it. It's some people don't like that. We stand up in our meetings and say, my name is David and I'm an alcoholic. You know, and after I haven't had a drink in over 40 years, and yet I know, um, from the experience of others, that if I drink, based on who I was when I used to drink, I would be back at it. That's the deal. I certainly don't want to risk an experiment on that one. And then it says, today I am an alcoholic. Tomorrow will be no different. My alcoholism lives within me now and forever. I must never forget what I am. Alcohol will surely kill me if I fail to recognize and acknowledge my disease on a daily basis. I am not playing a game in which a loss is a temporary setback. I'm not playing a game in which a loss is a temporary setback. And that's the the crazy thought. The mind says, well, I'll just drink for a couple of days. And gosh, I've seen guys who said that. I'm going to drink for a couple of days, and 5 years later, you know, they're still drinking and they've lost everything. It's just a fact. I mean, I'm not making this shit up, not trying to scare anybody. It's just a fucking fact. Um, Not playing a game which a loss is a temporary setback. I'm dealing with my disease, for which there is no cure, only daily acceptance and vigilance. Vigilance, baby. You know, I want to just say something. I was thinking yesterday in the roundup that when I do these readings in the morning, I'm not speaking for any fellowship. I don't speak for AA or NA or CA or, you know, these are all my opinions and my experience. And so, yeah, I don't represent anybody. This is just my experience and my opinions, okay? And just want to throw that in there. And maybe I'll do that more often. So, if you're, an addict or an alcoholic, and this is an important piece. It's like a really important piece. And and guess what? Most of us don't get to being interested in what's in the big book uh, because things were going well, right? We don't wake up one day and life is great. I think I'll join AA. Shit's gone to hell in a handbasket. My mother used to say, and but we forget. We get the trifecto. I've got a buddy, Kevin, says the trifecto. We get the car, the job, the girlfriend, and we're like, life is great. A couple of bucks in the bank, and we tend to forget. Maybe I was making too much of that, and we stop, practicing the things that we were doing in our early recovery, and it's like the crazy thinking is just waiting. The thing that I can't trust is my crazy mind. It tells me everything based on my own selfishness and self-centeredness. And the new way of living has us um, living in such a way that we're geared towards how can I make a difference to others? How can I give back? How can I help out? That's the new way of living, as opposed to the addict and the alcoholic. If you're one, you'll understand this, or if you have one in your family, you'll understand this. The addict and the alcoholic is generally what's in it for me. How can I get more? How can I not lose something? And it's often fear-based. So here we are, vigilant, and as our life blossoms and changes, it's beautiful. Okay, love you guys. Meditation on Monday night. Love you to join us. And big book on Friday night.